Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees. Reese will try to write his name in history books and break the single-season home run record. Next. Martin Roland Smith, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Ready now, Marcus Semien. He will lead this one off today.
For Oakland, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Gregorius over to his left. One down. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm looking for signs of life from Stephen Piscotty. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. Looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. Fouled away. Roland Smith has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Heading out towards shallow right. Tauchman moving in. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. A's are gone in order. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Tanner Roark gets the ball for Oakland in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we don't see very many guys finish what they started. He almost did in his last one, getting into the 9th inning to earn the win in his last start, and they'd love to get another 8+ innings out of this guy here today.
So striding forward now, Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things
for
off
the
here in the
Yankees.
bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be fouled. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Oh, but that'll be shy of the monuments as it hits off the wall. And that one is gone! So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 8th home run on the season for him as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Now in the box, Scott Tomlinson is a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped high in the air. Simeon is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think the focus has to be on Cameron Maybin. He had an on-base percentage of over .450 last month. There are a lot of things you can look at in this game, but that's one thing that just stands out. If you're getting on base that much, you're not making a lot of outs.
In now is the Yankees DH, Nino Reese, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
0-1.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work east-west. What did you like?
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Loriano retreats to the track and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up. Now 1-0 Yanks. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Olson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right after. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach. All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power, and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Here's Chris Davis now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Fastball called for strike two.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. The 1-2. Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6, the designated hitter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Now another 1-2. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
On And the eighth pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. They still trail 1-0. So digging in now, Tony Reese, his career line against Roark up until this point. He's 0 for 4.
Reese.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. Laureano is there, and he has it for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And, guys, this team took it on the chin last game. And I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite them. Something to look forward to today.
So striding forward for his first opportunity, Mike Tauchman. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. First pitch of the at-bat. Driven nicely into the gap. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Batting 7.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 at a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. He's set and the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. His career line against Roark up until this point. He's got 8 hits in 36 at-bats. He's also taken him deep 4 times. Behind 0-2 now. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 17 home runs and 44 RBIs. He's set. The 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch on its way. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Torres moving to his left. One away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the catcher, Josh Phegley. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Line towards center field. No one can make a play on this one, and the A's first hit is going to be for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's Jurickson Profar as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He'll start this one at 269. 17 home runs and 38 runs batted in.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
So he sets him down swinging. Jurickson Profar is out number 2 here in the third inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he takes this one high. 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you throw.
Phegley at third with 2 away. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For the Yankees, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
So with one gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. Striding in, Scott Tomlinson. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nino Reese.
Riding in once again, Nino Reese. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to left. He creeps closer now. His 71st on the season. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. As he swings and hits a laser to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We're through 3 in the Bronx. It's now 2-0 New York. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Piscotty comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Line drive to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman. And he fouls this one off. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. A pause and the 0-2, and a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Into the box now, Chris Davis. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
From the stretch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. One left for Oakland. They're down 2-0. Stepping into the box, Tony Reese.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Stepping in now, Mike Tauchman. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box, Torres. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano moves over. 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
So striding in, Giancarlo Stanton, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To the left side, but it's well foul. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Now batting.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Fair to say? Oh, my goodness. These folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Thank you, Heidi.
Mark Hanna.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again. 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
The 1-2. Popped straight up. But this will land untouched. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Fly ball to straightaway left. And a reach here, but this gets past him. And this one could be trouble. Now a long throw to third. But he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, and after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Fouled off. Laureano stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
To first. Tomlinson is right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the A's 1. Digging in, Scott Tomlinson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Laureano has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Nino Reyes. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Laureano is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Cameron Maybin.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cameron Maybin. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Ready for another shot now, Tony Reese.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, and now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
Stepping in now, Mike Tuchman. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And that one is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Yasmir Petit gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now batting, the second baseman, Waver.
Into the box now, Torres.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. A hit. Hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to.
The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Marcus Semien. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone, count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. So stepping in, Stephen Piscotty. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
0-1, here it comes. And that misses, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks. So that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Now to the plate, Matt Chapman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive to center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Stepping up now, Matt Olson. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering, and it's fouled away. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Olsen is exactly a .260 hitter. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Piscotty at second with 2 down. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. The A's strand 1. They're down 7-1. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to take his hacks again, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Didi Gregorius. as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's hitless in 6 tries. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Davis is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Scott Tomlinson.
Digging in the switch hitter, Scott Tomlinson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Here's the 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
The 1-2. Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. One and 2, here it comes. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
The 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. They're on top 7-1. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And he fouls this one off. And there's ball 2 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So now it's Mark Canha. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Davis gets his lead at first, nobody out. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. First delivery to him on the way. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Ready on 0-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Into the box, Josh Begley, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes, and when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
And there's ball 1. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Luis Sessa is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out.
Luis Sessa.
Jurickson Profar will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's in there for strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And he falls behind 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. The 1-2. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Tuchman is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Joaquin Soria enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Joaquin Soria.
Digging in, Nino Reese. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
The Yankees, the designated hitter, Nino Reese.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Two and 0. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Cameron Maybin, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 1 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now
For
batting,
me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Stepping in now, Tony Reese, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. One and 1 the count now.
No,
2 balls and a strike. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Sliding into the box, Mike Topman.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
No balls and a strike to count. Reese leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is a fastball that misses.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Another full count offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They're on top 7-1. Now at the plate, Stephen Piscotty. Past meetings against Luis Sessa. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. first offering on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Torres ranging into shallow right, and a diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit.
Hey, not a bad pitch right. Speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off speed.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Fastball in there. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he will take ball four. First and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Into the box, Matt Olson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. None out. Runners at first and second. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two. The 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. As he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this is high, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Now the A's designated hitter, Mark Canha. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
That's
2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
3-1 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Piscotty on second. Chapman on at first with 2 down. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. A's strand a couple. They're down 7-1. Digging in, Torres. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
The pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Grounded to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first down of the inning.
Now batting.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. There's a look at the inning by inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one.
Sanchez.
So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's taken for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on top 7-1. Aroldis Chapman
comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Number 22.
First offering on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Here's the 0-2. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. Again, a 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Josh Phegley.
Next up for the A's, Josh Phegley. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Stanton. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter, the second baseman, Profar.
Ready once again, Jurickson Profar. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Tauchman ranging forward. He slides and makes the catch. A beautiful play to end the inning.
Well, listen, you always want to finish strong, and they've done a real good job here, notching a win on the first day of September. They're hoping that's a sign of good things to come in this final month of the season.
7-1 the final today. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked